Somebody call a doctor because Bad Medicine is back! Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting back to Season 3 of Invincible. This is Episode 5. Well, this was supposed to be easy. And well, Mark, according to the folks in our comments, maybe it would be easy if you stopped holding back. Holding back. Either way, I'm excited to see what Mark is going to do this episode amongst everything else.
Hey, last episode we had 2 episodes in one, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see what we have in store for this episode.
Yeah.
Supposedly. It's supposed to be.
Things are getting real interesting. You got the return of Nolan. We saw Alan again. Got some stuff going on between Eve and Mark, so I'm pretty excited to see where this one goes.
Some stuff.
Stuff and things.
They got a lot of characters going on this season, so I'm cool with wherever we pick up here. So that being said, let's go!
This is a mess.
Hey, Bob, we are way behind on schedule, so I'm gonna need you to get everything hooked up like yesterday. All this stuff needs to be done by tomorrow. Gotta have it done.
Boss, I'm not an electrician. I mean, shouldn't we wait for the pros?
This can't be that hard. Couple plugins, couple wires. It's not that big of a deal. We do not have time to wait for the electrician, so just get it done. I'm counting on you, all right?
I'm counting on you. Oh!
Jumping jackrabbits, Bob, what the hell happened?
Oh, I knew this was a bad idea.
Bob's instincts were right, but his supervisor didn't listen. Now Bob's injury could be worth millions.
Wait, did you say millions? Who are these professionals that can help me?
Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm with more than 1,000 lawyers and 4,000 case staff ready to fight for you if you become their client. But Bob is worried because he doesn't have the cash to pay for expensive legal fees. Worry no more. When your boss puts you in a dangerous situation and you get hurt, don't settle for less than you deserve. Morgan & Morgan will fight to get you every penny. And the best part? It's completely free unless you win. But Bob feels conflicted. He doesn't want to sue his boss, even if the company hasn't paid him for the last 6 months. When you sue for an injury, you're not suing your boss. You're suing their insurance company. There's no reason to feel bad about getting the compensation you deserve. So if you've been a victim in a car accident, medical malpractice, workplace injury, or any other personal injury, you can hit the link in the description to get Morgan & Morgan to fight for you. Bob did, and he sure is thankful Morgan & Morgan had his back.
That black suit with the gray tie looks nice. I might have.
Always gotta have a good pocket square.
I don't have any pocket squares. I need pocket squares.
I was just taking my medicine.
Oh,
Didn't even need to remind you.
Medicine. Uh-oh.
medicine.
You know that dinosaurs have feathers? In movies, they look like lizards, but they actually look like birds.
Even the T-Rex?
Even the T-Rex.
Yeah, they're changing stuff with dinosaurs all the time.
Bella and Bailey. Love you, Dad. Bye.
Love you too.
Meeting their friends from WWE or what?
Too cool for Dad.
We got a problem, boss.
Still,
Part of
his
the
shirt
job.
just says I on it. It's just I.
Oh,
hey, is our character from episode 3 there?
Good old.
Oh,
could be a
the
little
other
bit.
one?
yep.
See, they're gonna have some purpose eventually here.
There's our guy.
Wait, our guy.
Your guy.
Oh, what's the play here?
Trying to go through the roof. Just build as many as you can to go through the roof.
Wait for him to open
just
the
keep
door.
pushing a bunch of the door. First, I thought he was working abs.
Maybe if they all take turns, like kicking the door, sooner or later it'll break off the frame.
Well, he's not stopping.
Oh no, not this.
Is this going to be like, you get too many zombies in one spot, they can break through a wall kind of thing?
Oh, this is nasty.
Didn't they start going up too? Well, I guess not because they're standing.
Yeah, they're standing, so it would just expand outwards.
Standing room only.
Oh, nasty.
All that pressure.
Yeah, so he's up in the ceiling. Okay, yeah, this is gross.
It's like making orange juice.
Thanks for the visual.
For me
buddy.
to get out, a lot of you are gonna have to die, and that's the
there it
sacrifice
goes.
I'm willing to take.
There goes the glass. Oh, we got eyeballs popping.
Oh, you almost fell. Oh,
Remember,
wow.
you just need one original copy.
Wow.
Who's got
Sound design.
to clean that up?
That's wild.
Oh, that's so gross.
It just walks up.
Even for animation, that's gross.
I think they give them like super suits or something.
Like that guy.
He's just grabbing by his necktie.
Is this the music for Fight the Power? Is that what this is?
They had it on the subtitles. I missed it.
Okay, so these guards might have a chance.
How many rounds is the question?
Scot-free now.
Multiplying.
Or not.
Oh, choke slam.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
I was this close to convincing Cecil to put you on a team to make up for all the shit you've done. If you pull one more stunt like that, you'll never see daylight again.
People like us don't serve sentences.
Look around, Paul. You're still in prison.
There's a lot of people like you there.
You think Cecil and the GDA and the Guardians are any different? They sent you to your death against the Lizard League.
Except I wasn't dead, you idiot. And I saved the country from getting nuked.
there's that.
Perspective.
You know, it's Dad's birthday this week.
I know.
Oh my
to see him
God!
last month.
Could you imagine?
That looks about right.
Same.
He's got a dog. He's got the super dog.
Oh no! Oh, yep.
He let them take us, use us, turn us into their weapons.
Whoa.
You and I will never agree on that.
Different viewpoints on how they came up.
You shouldn't have left.
So that's how that started.
You should have come with me.
Really think the better decision was running away and becoming an assassin for the Order.
At least they're honest about who they are, and they pay better.
Oh,
You're a murderer.
See, the bad guy superheroes get paid.
I was just trying to give you a way out.
You really think I could just leave the Order, even if I wanted to?
Yeah, I do.
I like the way he's got those sleeves rolled.
Oh, buttermilk pancakes. Whoa.
You're right. He's still growing.
It's weird. Someone's at the door so early. Hey, Eve. What a surprise.
Oh, well, hello. I was just in the neighborhood and figured I'd drop by and see you guys. Why'd you fly out of Mark's window if you were just gonna come back?
hey, you're here.
Oh, little brothers are the best like that.
I had Oliver set an extra place just in case.
Oh.
Just in case. Just in
Lucky
case.
for me, I guess.
Oh boy. Mom probably knew.
Did you get a good night's sleep?
Mark wasn't sleeping. He and Eve had a sleepover.
Well, not
Stop kicking me. They made too much noise playing and woke me up.
Playing.
How much does it cost to rent an apartment?
Since when did you become interested in real estate?
Well, Eve and I, we were talking.
I like having you two around.
I like it too, but can't live at home forever.
But then who's gonna hang out with me?
Hey, I'm not leaving forever, Oliver. I'll be like a 5-second flight away.
Ooh. Tough spot for Mom.
Nothing would make me happier than waking up in our own apartment to your handsome, drooling face.
I don't drool, do I? But you're in?
I'm in.
It's like a grown-up couple.
Yeah, they're 19. Wow.
They're
He's
still
19.
adults. They're still adults.
She's a little older, isn't she?
Nah, she went to school with them.
You could just make us a cool place here in the city.
And put it where? The middle of the park?
Yeah, why not?
City has zoning laws for those kinds of things.
Go out to the country.
Right. Well,
I think she can make heat and AC
maybe
units.
I can look for a part-time job or something.
Now he's gonna go back to the burger joint.
Throwback.
You're suffering from overcrowding, a criminally slow response from the GDA during emergencies, and a serious lack of funding. None of that is your fault. I'm here to offer you a solution.
Go on.
A superhero on retainer.
On retainer.
He can fly, he's got super strength, and he's practically invulnerable. Imagine having someone of that caliber just a text away 24/7.
What company are you with again? You look 19.
I'm the owner of a
Harriet
private
Winslow.
security firm. We're called...
Family Matters.
Invincible.
From Family Matters? Oh, yeah. It's got to be. Oh, I think you're right. We'll check the tape. Oh, IMDb.
So that's how he's going to get a job?
Ah, see, it's better than college.
And my sources say the prison just hired a superhero as their new guard dog.
Find a way to get my assassin back.
You have 24 hours. And if I don't?
I hear little Fiona's becoming quite the entrepreneur.
Oh, what a low blow.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Some professions aren't cut out for families.
Everything okay?
School was great. We had a math quiz, and I got an A, and I sold all my cookies.
That's my girl.
A tiny old man with a metal mouth bought 'em.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
There you go.
course.
See?
Staying at home with your mom until I tell you otherwise, got it?
Am I in trouble?
Nah, baby. It's just business.
Honey, what's going on?
It's just business.
I don't even know how to set up my email, and you created a whole business. You're
Mason
incredible.
Quinn can set up an email.
Think me after we get our first paycheck.
Ah, see, there you go.
Also, the email thing, it's not that difficult.
Mark? Mark, wake up.
Do you have an AOL account?
Oliver's gone.
Oh, great.
Oh.
What's Oliver up to?
He crossed the line. Boss, there ain't no line with the order. You think Multi-Paul is their only assassin? Hell, last guy who went up against Liu got eaten. Came out as dragon shit. Believe it or not, he can shut up when he has to, but he was always angling for Liu's seat. Wanted to run the order himself. There ain't a game more dangerous than that.
New World Order is better.
He's got to remember the profession that he's in. Like,
Over there.
Let's check it out.
Wait.
It is him.
No, it's so evil. Nice skateboarding.
Okay. No flying. Promise.
You can do this. Come on, Oliver. Come on, you got this.
He's not even wearing a helmet.
oh, see? He doesn't need one.
You gotta lean forward more.
Don't they know they're supposed to find an abandoned pool?
That's my dad.
Ah, he's smiling.
He made friends.
There you go.
Like normal friends. And they're just playing.
Well, imagine that.
Beat it, shrimps. It's past your bedtime.
Uh-oh.
Nuh-uh. Let's go. I'm getting tired anyway. We're not leaving. You leave.
Right through the stomach.
Oh, pff.
I said, get lost.
That's it. Somebody's getting a hole in the gut.
He's getting mad.
He's going to go right through the stomach.
Care of himself.
Yeah, we've seen what Oliver can do.
Well, what you gonna do?
Oh, is he going to kneecap him?
Huh?
Oh, here it comes. Oh, look at you. He pantsed him.
Mark was the audience.
Yep.
I did not see it going that way.
Geez, there's a purple kid. Should we poke him?
In a world of superheroes? Oh, I thought.
But after that last date, he's totally grown on me. And he's like a good kisser.
Trash TV. Use the envelope.
Oh, look at he's smiling. She's mad in it. She's got the way she strokes through her eyebrow.
Look at Rex is cooking.
Hey, Ray. Right on time.
It's almost midnight.
Yeah, I know. This took me a little longer than I thought. Pull up a chair. I'm cooking you dinner.
I gathered.
Because you said it was something you wanted to do. You know, like have a normal dinner, so ta-da!
Good for you, Rex.
A little bit of
trying.
The splatter on the cupboards.
But look at all this. Honestly, I'm as surprised as you are. Oh! Full disclosure, it's from a meal kit. It turns out I can.
Oh, the boxes, the bags, the instructions.
You get yourself a...
Specifically, a few bottles of Chateau something, I don't know how to pronounce.
You mean you stole a few bottles?
Potato. I've been doing it for years and he's never noticed. Besides,
coffee mugs.
Wasted on a guy who hasn't smiled in 10,000 years.
1762?
Such a good year. You know,
Jesus,
other than
what's
the
that? Look at
incurable
the
diseases,
flakes.
tooth decay.
263 years old. If my math did I math good? 263
Cheers.
years old.
Oh,
Eat something.
eat some of this factor.
I think
Hey, the perfect date. Look at this.
Well, if it's factor, he would just had to warm it up.
Microwave.
Wow.
This is like Hello Fresh.
Yes.
Machine head, you don't sound so hot. Don't look so hot either.
You think this place knows anything about maintaining a piece of quality machinery like me?
I could help with that.
I'm missing my computer classes. How else am I going to learn Microsoft Word and get a job in an office?
That's all you need.
Did Isotope not tell you about the order when you two assholes stabbed me in the back? That even if you crawled out from under my thumb, there's always a bigger thumb. Well, welcome to reality, muchacho.
Liu also threatened my daughter, and that crossed the line.
Oh, I'm sorry. He crossed a line.
That's what I was saying.
You better report him to HR. The order takes these things very seriously.
You're sure he was having fun?
Yes.
Mom, I know what fun looks like.
What fun looks like.
I'll talk to him about not going out at night again. But you can always call me or Eve. Do we really want to stop him from being a kid?
It's going to be an adult, yeah, in a week or two. Oh,
time to go to work, Invincible.
You got the call.
Oh, Titan.
Going for it.
I never got to thank you for almost getting me killed.
A lot of people are gonna die.
Okay, I'm not falling for that again.
You think I just come out here, let you put hands on me if it wasn't life or death? You think I'm that stupid?
A lot of people underestimating Titan.
Yeah.
Just flying with them.
If I don't break Multipole out from prison, they're gonna kill me and my family and do it themselves.
What? No. Multipole's a murderer. I'm not letting you break him out.
You want me to stay in charge here. If I go, they'll replace me with someone who doesn't give a shit about anything but the order. And all this goes back to how it was, but worse.
Devil you know.
Yeah, no. We're not doing this.
Thought you superheroes cared about saving lives.
Don't even start with me. Come on, taking you to prison. Come on, dude. I can fly.
Yeah, fast. Yeah, you're still not getting away from him.
That manhole cover was a piece of cake.
Hey, you should try
Not
lifting one
kidding.
sometime. Yeah, it's just that easy, Quinn.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
We all look the same to you, hero?
It's a good setup by Titan.
Put everybody in the hoodies.
Oh, jeez.
I clearly underestimated your intelligence.
A lot of people do that. Isotope, take them both a mile up and let them find their own way down. Isotope.
Sorry, Titan. Nothing personal.
Ooh.
I just like breathing.
Working for the new boss.
Oh, boss.
Yep.
Oh, it's the second time he's done
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, so it's almost like
shit.
an out-of-body experience.
Oh, that's not helping.
Nope. Oh, no. Oh, he's screwed.
That rock is starting to break.
Oh, boy.
Shit.
Mark gonna come catch him? Oh, apparently not. Ugh.
God, my body.
Where's the dragon going?
Prison. What do you think?
Well, looks like it's going to the
Paul.
prison, probably.
Well, that can't be the end of Titan.
Yeah, there it is. Sure enough.
I wonder if they're working them.
I don't know. I mean, that's the second betrayal by Isotope.
Walter Paul just smiles.
What?
Titan wasn't lying. There's a dragon attacking the penitentiary.
Okay, let's go. What?
I screwed up. I don't want you getting hurt because I made a mistake.
Mark, we're in a relationship now. That means that we help and support each other, especially when we screw up. Besides,
right.
I bet we can charge more if there's two of us.
Yeah, it was we. She said not to help out Titan either.
Could have been season 1.
All right. Oh, look at the prisoners. Don't even care.
Well,
just continue working out. Well, they know he's not going after them. Oh, they care now.
You're saying?
Well, you know, it's, somebody doesn't have the intuition.
Titan told me about you.
Win.
Then you should
Well, if you're a
know
prisoner,
you're
he's not-
already dead.
All right, Mark, what do you got?
Here we go. Oh, even Mark can't get through?
Okay.
Dragon scales. You know, dragon scale armor is supposed to be some of the best stuff you can get.
Maybe he needs 10 rings. Oh, her armor's
nice.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh, it's gonna whip her into him, or like a wrecking ball.
Jesus.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
All that for a drop of blood.
Yeah, her armor is sweet.
That's a cool shot. The two fists flying in together.
Oh, dude, he's in. Oh, yeah, that place is done. Trashed.
We got bigger problems.
Oh,
We sure do. No way. Oh, that
It's
can't
not
be
gonna
good.
work. Oh, I see what he's doing. Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah, he risked 12 versions of himself.
this guy goes through the bodies.
Look at Eve just crush that with the pink boxes there, pink doors.
Parkour! Parkour! Ah, got him now.
Yep, shrinking it down.
Gotcha.
Ah, what a work. Oh,
Ooh.
That's quite the gash.
I will show you the error of your name.
to fly inside him and pop him.
You're not the first person to point that out.
Like Drax.
Let's take down the wall. No one will escape.
That's a good puncture wound right there. A few of them.
You know, I'm something of a dragon slayer myself, Oak.
Oh, you are, huh?
Eve, we gotta charge more than we're charging.
Oh, jeez.
Of course it regenerates.
Man, Titan sure ruined this place. Well, him and that giant flying lizard we all know and love. Whoa! Calm down, buddy. I'm not gonna fight you. You must be what, like 700 pounds? 8? You'd murder me. Besides, that's not my style. But I am gonna kill your boss.
Oops.
Oop. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Almost feels like cheating. But I like cheating.
Oh. Well, that's what happens.
Well, shit. Did Titan...
He pulled the trigger.
I think it was a big swerve.
Hey!
Yep. They had it all planned out.
Ew. I'm taking you to jail.
Good luck. Nah. Thanks for the help, hero. Doing good, even if you didn't mean to. See you around.
Well, how dare I
Pretty
underestimate?
far from okay.
It would have been worse if we'd done nothing. That dragon could have killed everyone. Plus, Multipol's still behind bars, and the warden thinks we did an acceptable job. After I helped rebuild the damage to her prison.
At least you accomplished something.
We got paid enough for at least 3 or 4 months' rent.
That's it?
Now that we don't need to pay rent anymore, should we still keep Invincible Inc.?
Those Seance dog collectibles aren't going to pay for themselves.
Seance dog.
And I agree with
Hey.
them,
There you go.
pump some bricks a little
There he
bit.
is. There's Seance dog.
Eve and I are not getting an apartment anymore.
Oh, thank God.
I want to be an adult and protect the city and be a good boyfriend. And I also want to be here with you and Oliver. It feels nice living with the little brother, you know? I don't want that to end just yet.
Wow, he's going to be older than you in about 3 weeks.
Oh, the biggest thing I've come to learn about adulthood is that nothing is ever black and white. So I'd say in terms of growing up, you're doing just fine. By the way, just have to say it, I know you and Eve are having sex. I want you to know.
Hey, hold on. Great talk. Okay, good night.
It's a perfectly normal, natural thing.
Yes, the birds and the bees.
Woo, it's so good to be back, amigos. Did you miss me? Don't answer that, because we all know the answer is you missed me so much you didn't do shit about it.
Oh. That one guy.
Now, does anyone have any new business he, she, or it would like to bring up? Huh? Anyone? I know that seemed like it was to the room, but I'm not talking to you, saying Mantis.
I keep the city. You all get everything else. But I'm out. We good?
What the hell?
His voice.
Hey, Titan, before you go, nice job. The way you played me and Liu, pure genius. Mwah! Backstab me again, and I'm gonna drown you in your kid's blood.
Oh, Jesus.
That guy, watch out. Smarter than you think, even for someone who's 50% rock.
Jesus.
Who's ready to make a little money?
Jeez.
Jeffrey
should've made
Donovan
those threats, though.
crushing the role.
Oh, saw that in the beginning.
Yep. You know who's back. All right.
All right, what's...
Where's our post credits? Come on.
Oh, what the...
Well, he
That's a large dragon,
did he
too.
keep the soul inside him? Okay, apparently the ending in Avatar.
Oh, that is... I hope they explain in that one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're going to have to kind of lean on you, folks.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
guys snatching. So, that was weird because we never saw. You know, it isn't like the big dude was sitting there like and breathed in his soul for
real
safekeeping
quick.
or whatever.
Ah,
It is.
right.
Yes,
It Winslow.
Well, even a
Joe
broken
Marie.
clock.
Yes.
Twice a day. I know Machine Head is Jeffrey Donovan, too.
Well, there's your two. Look, this was an interesting episode for me, and I don't know how you guys felt about it, but you know, we had kind of talked before about the previous episodes about how they had a lot of different stuff going on with a lot of characters, and this one I thought was kept relatively tight. You know, we of course had Rex and Ray, you know, having their dinner, and kind of the little bit of side story with Multipol and how he kind of came to be who he was a little bit, and you know, obviously his grotesque escape plan. But I really liked how they kind of kept the story more or less centered on Mark, and we got a lot more of he's still struggling with coming to be who he is. And a lot of you folks said he was holding back. And I mean, I don't know if he was holding back against Liu, but he was doing those punches and he wasn't getting through the dragon skin, and he couldn't take him out because he just regenerated. But I guess what I'm getting at is that Mark's struggling with just going full throttle with all his power, but he's obviously afraid because of what his dad, Omni-Man, did, how he kind of lost control of it. And so I think he's trying to strike that balance. And then the other real big thing that I think they hit us with, that I don't know if you guys, caught it, because they kind of threw in like with Mom having the joke about him and Eve having sex, but about how as you become an adult, not everything is black and white. And that's basically, this whole episode with Mark choosing on if, should he help Titan or not, make the deal with the devil that he knows. Yeah, Titan's a quote unquote villain, but he's done great things for that part of the city. So it's like not everything is just good guy versus bad guy. Good guy throws bad guy in jail, end of story. It's a lot more nuanced than that. And I really liked how they played on that. And Mark is having to kind of come to grips with that. So I thought it was real kind of sneaky almost the way they put that in there, because they right away had something serious and then they go to the comedy and Mark's running around and then heading up to his room because he doesn't want to obviously talk about that with his mom. So I thought that was really cool how they put that in there. And, obviously we're seeing Oliver kind of come into his own a little bit. I was with you, man. I mean, I might not have outwardly said it, but I did think there was going to be a fist going through a chest there for sure. But it does show that what Mark is saying is working on Oliver. And it's having an effect. So, overall, great episode. I liked that it was a little bit tighter. Disappointed that I didn't get to see anything out of Alan and Nolan. And then I need to obviously lean on you folks because I haven't read the comics. So I need to know more about Liu and what that whole kind of thing was. Because that's kind of a tricky thing with us I shouldn't say us, me, not having the comic book knowledge.
Well, none of us know.
Is that, we see Mark and we see Nolan and they're battle beasts and they're super overpowered and they can do what seems like anything. But that when they then have to face somebody, I'm almost kind of like, well, why aren't you just kicking this guy's ass? Like, well, what's the holdup here? What's the problem? And they do a good job with giving backstories on here and explaining why the baddies are as tough as they are. And obviously that season, you folks helped us with Battle Beast being like, he's essentially a Thanos level villain. Yeah. And so that's where, I have to lean on you folks a little bit to kind of know where the bad guys lie in the leveling of bad guys, if that makes sense.
Well, it is interesting that I personally thought we'd at least get a little bit of Battle Beast here, or Paul and Omni-Man, just a little bit. Not that a whole episode needed to be dedicated to him.
I was thinking at least like that extra scene at the end. But I guess
that,
the Liu is still pretty good.
Yeah, and I do like this episode. I'm just surprised we didn't get that sprinkled in because now we only have 2 left. So maybe they just needed to do this to give us more on Titan, which I do like, and Machine Head, because Machine Head is incredibly entertaining. Yeah. I'm glad we're getting more on Titan because if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong here, folks, I think it was just in season 1 we didn't get anything season 2 for Titan and Machine Head moving forward until this season. So I do like how they gave them time a little bit too, but I am kind of curious why they didn't do Omni-Man and Alan. But I'm not hating on it.
Yeah, 2 episodes. You're gonna have to crank it up a little bit, or see kind of where things lie with the season.
Well, and then I guess we kind of got to keep in mind too. I know some people wouldn't write it that way if they had the pencil of, well, we got season 4 and 5 coming for sure. So I wonder if that season 4 is gonna be heavy because season 1 was Omni-Man and Mark. But Mark discovering, basically. And then, of course, the teachings and reveal of true intentions of Nolan.
Yeah.
And then season 2 was basically Mark trying to navigate a lot. And then also, I believe Nolan was in there too a little bit. Or actually, it was little Nolan. But either way, it was discovery of Mark trying to find himself. And now here in season 3, it's the more the moral of it.
Yeah. Well, in season 2, what Mark might become, because we saw those like multiverses that we were, kind of waiting on or whatever. So yeah, I mean, I'm with you, Diamond Dave, as far as, I hate to use the word, but we're only got 2 episodes left. Is season 3's had a lot of character development, but what's the big aha gonna be? And who knows?
Well, we know season 4 and 5.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be some massive cliffhanger, which is okay because I do enjoy those. But yeah, just again, I'm kind of curious as to why. Not hating, just curious as to why, and maybe the writing will show in the next 2 why they did what they did.
And all of this is happening before Mark is even of legal age to drink. I mean, he's still 19. He's still navigating through this crazy life. And he's going through where he had a girlfriend, they had to break up because of, what was going on. Now he's with Eve and they're having the same thing. So he's still having all these human emotions that he should have. And he's still trying to navigate life just on that aspect. And then you throw in the fact that he's a superhero on top of it. And to you, like saying he's holding it back, I think we saw where he was full of rage with Angstrom last series, where he just beat him to a bloody pulp, and now he even talked about, he's like, I can't get back to that spot. I think that's when he's at his most villainous, his most viciousness, is the strongest he probably is.
Uncontrollable.
And he wants to try and keep that from Oliver. But I think right now, Oliver also knows when it's time to not be nice.
And when it's time to be nice.
Because, obviously he's already taken out creatures and killed things. Now, like, it's bullies. He's not, yes, I was there with you thinking something's bad's gonna go on. I mean, Mark was right there like, uh-oh. She's like, just let it happen. I was gonna be like, Eve, what are you doing? You're gonna witness 3 murders now. But instead, he assessed the situation correctly as, just bullies. It just pants him, and he'll be good as gold. And how I knew that was Harriet Winslow, by the way, for the warden, is because they did Reginald Val Johnson, high school, and he was a voice in there. It was Carl Winslow on Family Matters. Of course, you're gonna have Harriet Winslow of the Family Matters.
Great choice.
On there. So I thought that was great to hear that voice again. And what I want to touch on too, real quick, was how Multiple and Dupli-Kate, how they grew up together, but how they took different paths. How one blamed Dad where the other one didn't. Now, hey, you guys are parents, but imagine having 2 kids that can both multiply. So instead of just having 2 kids, all of a sudden you turn around and you got 18, 20 of them. What do you expect him to do? Like him being comatose like that and getting taken away. I don't blame it one bit. How are you supposed to? How are you supposed to control that many kids? So it was interesting to see that one blamed him, one didn't, and then one blamed the training, and the one didn't, and the one snuck out, and the one didn't. That you can have twins and everything can go off the rails. But that was rather interesting as well, having that quick little backstory as well.
And it's important that they do those backstories. Otherwise, the villains just become very vanilla and flat, and there's not a whole lot to them other than they want to do bad stuff.
Well, because they always have to show a villain in a light that you can kind of sympathize for him a little bit, and so you get an understanding as to why they changed. And then whereas Titan is deemed a villain by Mark, but yet he's doing great things.
Yeah, look, that scene with Multiple and his prison escape was something else. Like at first, I'm like, okay, is he gonna multiply and there's a chain pull on the door, or something like that. I didn't quite see that strategy go in the direction it did, and wow, that was one of the messier things that we've seen in all the handfuls of seasons of Invincible. Look, I like the story with Oliver. It was cool showing him just being a kid. Although the rate at which he's aging, it's like the friends he's making now, it's like,
it's going to hurt.
Yeah.
It's going to be buying him beer.
It's going to be tough, right? So that was an interesting story. It was nice seeing Mark kind of enjoying, he was enjoying seeing Oliver kind of being normal and making friends. Of course, Mom brought up the, hey, did they make fun of him because he was purple? The parent protective thing that you have, hoping the other kids treat your kids good. But so that was cool. A lot of levity in this episode with, why did you just flew out the window and came through the front door? And then Mom at the end, of course, the pulling the old, I know what you're doing. And it's like, when you're teenagers, you don't think your parents know what you're doing, but they pretty much always do you know,
because they did the same thing when
we-
they were your
yeah,
age.
because we've been there, you know. But so that was fun. So a lot of levity. I really liked Titan's character. I don't know if we're supposed to like him or not. You know,
No,
They
he's an intriguing character.
Yeah, he's an intriguing character. You know, we know he's a quote unquote villain, but they gave us the family time in the beginning. Of course, the all black suit with the gray tie.
Is he a villain though? Because look what he's done with the city.
Yeah, he
And
built it up.
Even mentioned the crime rate, the murder rate. Everything is like
Everything said it was a war zone under Machine Head.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
So-
Imagine
Machine
that.
Head would do that.
Yeah, so that was cool. I'm not sure how I felt about the dude turning into a dragon, like the separation of his body from this dragon. And I guess, you know, even in a wildly fictional world where you have all sorts of superheroes and of course in Invincible we see all sorts of different aliens and stuff like that. It was just a little different in seeing the guy kind of, you know, his body goes and then he turns into this big dragon or summons this dragon. But it was cool. The dragon put some serious injuries on Mark, which he healed up real fast. We learned how fast Mark's healing in this episode. But yeah, another good episode. Again, kind of bringing back the Order. When was the last time we saw the Order?
I don't know if we had someone.
Yeah.
I mean,
my
not
memory
that
right now is a little shot,
as
but
far as Titan and
it'd have to
and
be
Machine
season
Head.
one if we did see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, so I mean,
I can't remember
It's
right now.
interesting, and you know, we've talked about this in previous episodes where they'll give you a kind of a storyline, and then seemingly back away from it, and then just kind of what seems to me like randomly kind of put it back in there, and then step away for a minute. So not the same level of continuity that we've seen in a lot of other shows, be it animated or otherwise, but they're still doing a good job telling the story. Like I thought after, you know, what we got from Alan and Nolan, you know, previously that would be like, hey,
That'd be front page.
yeah. I mean, because really in this season, Nolan kind of feels like he's been a little bit of an afterthought, you know. So look, and it's been an incredible show. So it's another one of the shows where you trust that the writers are taking you in a direction that is going to, you know, pan out to be very entertaining. And once you get to the finale of the season, you're gonna be like, okay, well that made sense when you did this, and this. But right now, I'm not really seeing it, but really enjoying the ride. Another super fun episode for me. And it was funny. The last thing I want to say is when Mark's like, why don't you just build a house in the city? It's like, but tree houses aren't too bad as long as you can.
Keep it simple.
And again, he's 19, right? So it's not like he's gonna.
Yeah.
He's gonna think that way as a kid, right?
Yeah. Well, I think the tricky thing.
The property tax be.
I think the tricky thing that you're kind of referring to with, you know, if I could say the pacing of the season is that when you have a show like Invincible, and we saw it with shows, you know, like Breaking Bad and Walking Dead when they were towards the end of their seasons, the time in between seasons, it can be so long that, man, you're just expecting every episode to be just pedal to the floor, gas the whole way. And they have the ability with this show, because they know they have additional seasons, to really kind of take their time and build the story out a little bit. But I can certainly understand the frustration if somebody's watching this, like, what's going on with Alan? What's going on with Nolan? You know, we're missing all that. We only got 2 episodes left. Where's this going to go? So, I mean, I get it. And again, I think a part of that's because of the long time in between seasons can kind of make you really want that action.
Yeah. The one thing I'm paying attention to here, and folks, let me know too. I don't recall. I know Dave don't recall this or that, but I don't recall in season 1 Fiona being mentioned. And if she was, did they mention like they did here? Oh, I took my medicine. Should I be kind of keeping that in the forefront of my brain here a little bit, because why would they put that line in there? Or if it's just something to kind of keep going on, because, you know, kids do take medications, and maybe it was just the kid being a kid.
Things are purposeful. When they say
but I'm paying attention to that moving forward. And then shout out to Rex and Ray. I think that was I support that relationship, and but I am hoping moving forward that it isn't a relationship to be set up to lose somebody and crush our hearts, because I do think that's a good relationship.
They do like to do that on this show, get you connected to some people, showing they're having a good time, and then all of a sudden they're squished by something.
Squished.
And by the way, Debbie is like the pretty much perfect mom. I mean, shout out to Sandra for playing Debbie here, because Debbie, every time, she's just a joy on screen. So, and by the way, sitting at the table there when Mark and Oliver were kicking each other and Eve was trying to lie a little bit there, that smile on her face, that was like what I took as her perfect moment.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what she wanted.
She
family
loved it.
there, just the kid chaos and everything. So I thought that was pretty cool that they let us see her take in that moment and really enjoy it.
Yeah, because they slowly zoomed the camera in on a little of the camera, but you know what I'm saying. They zoomed in on her, on Debbie, not a lot, but just enough to kind of focus on it.
Well, because we never knew if her and Nolan were going to have another kid. They just had the one. So
No, it wasn't about that.
And no Paul this episode either. That guy with his turtleneck.
Oh, jeez, you have no love for him, but hey,
seems like a nice guy.
Hey, but somebody else might. So hey, this was another fun episode. We cannot wait to get to the next one, just like you'll are. So for Alden Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one. All right, guys, let's make some money.